Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. In a new development, Oprah collected consideration as Denzel Washington addressed and exposed her implied unforgivable activities. Denzel dug into a scope of claims, including usurping jobs. In any case, Oprah gives off the impression of being somebody reluctant to latently witness the unfurling occasions. Right now, it appears she is countering Denzel conceivably with a sprinkle of terrorizing suggestive of her activities in the past. In the midst of these allegations, certain Twitter clients started declaring that Oprah's occupants in Boca Raton, Florida, had been struck in association with worldwide dealing ring allies of this case, referring to Oprah's past relationship with wrongdoers Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein. Under doubt of partaking in worldwide dealing anyway, the apparently peculiar nature of this affirmation is because of its absence of truth. Clearly, these bits of hearsay are crazy. However, Oprah wanted to dispel any confusion at any rate and got a call that my name was moving and being savaged for some dreadful phony thing. It's false, she composed on Twitter. I haven't been struck or captured. Simply disinfecting and self-removing with the remainder of the world. Stay safe, everyone. The confounding idea of Hollywood is pretty much as charming as a performer's cap filled with idiosyncrasies and disguised fortunes, from stylish gatherings to periodic embarrassment, including superstars, and the steady endeavors to tactfully deal with specific film projects. It's obvious that media outlets harbor a larger number of mysteries than a secret fortune map, and obviously one can't disregard the nuanced expertise of craftsmen. The executives liken the difficult errand of harming felines on the planet of Hollywood. A Hollywood coach was conversing with me to compel me to proceed to apologize. But besides, it's an obvious fact that VIPs in some cases take part in cheerful talk about their kindred entertainers. Consider the famous Mel Gibson and the never-ending Christopher Walken. For instance, Christopher Walken has without a doubt been an impressive presence in Hollywood, dazzling crowds with his unmistakable style and flexibility. From unpredictable eccentricities to a different scope of true-life depictions across different film classes, he has remained a diversion. Stalwart's resolute effect on both the cinema and TV has carved a remarkable spot in the hearts of fans. Come here, come on. I'll give you a complimentary lift. You can do it again. Show it to us. Bo, go on now. That is a fantastic youngster that is fabulous. With a voice that could order a room, a face that could send off 1,000 boats, and a demeanor so serious it could turn milk sharp. Christopher Walken had that creepy presence that made Holly pay attention. However, what truly set him apart were the spine-shivering jobs he took on. Walken spent significant time playing characters that were so extreme they'd creep you out quicker than an exciting ride. You're a spectacular entertainer and you've depicted many kinds of individuals, yet you like to play a detestable person. Don't you well certain I like to work? It's nothing unexpected that when individual VIPs watched him routinely, they break the shroud of such serious and frightening jobs they really wanted to connect him with those characters. Some could say that individuals were more terrified of strolling off-screen than on, very much like the case with Denis Villeneuve once Patrick Aver met the creation planner of Hill 2 additionally expressed in a meeting that the Deer Tracker entertainer giving a role as the film antagonist was a simple decision, considering it an easy decision due to the general picture he had in the business. He expressed discussing antagonist the film will at long last present the PESA ruler Shaddam Thor in the tissue. And Villeneuve clarified that projecting Christopher Walken in the job was an easy decision since something really doesn't add up about that man that deserves admiration. Wan's frigid quality even figured out how to give the charming Mel Gibson a serious instance of the ijabai during their most memorable experience. This exceptional gathering from the chronicles of Hollywood history surfaced in a rare 1998 meeting, where Mel Gibson let the cat out of the bag on his fairly disrupting take on the film business. The meeting became a web sensation, setting the internet-based local area abuzz with wild, paranoid fears. Directly following Gibson's remarks, he recognized that I thought good-hearted Chris Walken was the Antichrist. Gibson's remark about Walken was not right on the grounds that, regardless of his looks and creepy quality, he is an unbelievable entertainer who has added to Hollywood with his enthralling exhibitions. Well, apparently, the people who thought for even a second to talk about the incredible entertainer could have felt the frigid breezes of dissatisfaction from a portion of Hollywood's tip-top. As of late, Mel Gibson has been working ceaselessly on a somewhat questionable film, and the most recent buzz is a remarkable gem. Word on the road is simply the film has accomplished a stunning achievement, breaking the $150 million hindrance in the cinema world. And its fleeting ascent appears to be a long way from hitting a wall, and they have relatively little 3D embellishments yet. However, they really do work on a more elevated level, regardless of the determined endeavors of woke Hollywood and the liberal news media to put a damper on things. This film has recovered its creation cost as well as has figured out how to bankroll an astounding 10 overlay return. It's presently drawing its name in the records of film industry history as one of the most shocking victories ever. On the off chance that I put down precisely exact thing happened, taking no, it's excessively hard have been a ton of hindrances tossed in the manner there's a ton of what might you consider. It's totally staggering the way that Hollywood is apparently going all on a mission to treat this film with complete disdain. The film has apparently reignited the focus on Hollywood, and it's causing a commotion surrounding one prominent figure getting themselves under the amplifying glass is in all hair. One is Oprah Winfrey. You could recollect her rich $40 million commitment to the Oprah Winfrey Initiative Foundation for Young Ladies in South Africa, a school that comes furnished for certain fairly extravagant additional items, including a yoga studio and beauty parlor, assuming you presently jump all over the chance, and that is the reason why this is such a triumph. Tomorrow you will hear me doing the Dan in light of the fact that it's a triumph in a frightening development. Murmurs started to circle that only a brief time after the school's stupendous opening, the quarters lady had to deal with the capture penalties of a few 7th and 8th graders. Oprah said it limited any association with the circumstances, and there were mumbles of her pointing fingers at the school organization, charging a cover-up and vowing to seek after equity to the fullest. These disclosures have projected an unforgiving focus on the murkier parts of charitable undertakings, and have raised worries about how the business manages such grave issues. She said, I needed to enlist a free group on the grounds that my involvement in kid hunters is that nobody at any point manhandles only one kid. The blamed minuscule Virginia Mako was cleared for each of the 14 charges against her after a judge decided that the case was dubious and the understudy's declarations needed certification. Makopo solidly keeps up with her innocence and claims that she was improperly trapped in this scheme. The occurrence has brought up issues about the unwavering quality of the charges and the requirement for a fair and thorough examination, as per her. I don't have the foggiest idea what steps I will take at the present time, yet life for me for the past 3 years has been only damnation, she told the Hours of South Africa today. I have been battling this case, which has left me embarrassed, broke, and jobless. The 9 claimed casualties were somewhere in the range of 13 and 15 when they made their cases against Capo, who was likewise blamed for attacking one of the teens as well as an individual manager. Winfrey had called the charges squashing, particularly in view of her own expressed history of PSA, and guaranteed a redesign of the school. She made her despondency with the decision clear. There are sources that recommend Hollywood's elites will take extraordinary drastic courses of action to keep up with command over specialists. Jamie Foxx has specifically been vocal about this issue. He uncovered the presence of unusual and foul gatherings facilitated by the elites, revealing insight into their supposed strategies to apply impact and control. It's a pool party that is ludicrous. And I gaze upward and see Dr. Ruth. I couldn't say whether you know who that is. The video immediately became a web sensation, drawing broad consideration, yet it likewise created problems among Jimmy and the elite. Jamie guaranteed that he recorded and reported these occasions in the video. The disclosures in the video have left individuals both spellbound and worried about what could have been going on in the background at these occasions, yet one individual coordinated this. Disclosures towards Oprah composing all malicious content will be uncovered. The facts of the matter are out, and Satan is a liar, as per Jamie Foxx. These social events were everything except your run-of-the-mill series. They purportedly held a particular and rather disrupting design. It's been said that Hollywood elites carefully organized these occasions with a reasonable plan to control specialists who persevered against their influence or dismissed their requests. The elites, it is guaranteed, would tempt these craftsmen into going to these get-togethers, involving them as a way to exercise their impact and lay out command over them. The truth of it is that you are clearing up rooms that have quite recently had fruit on the tables the following day. It isn't just about the gatherings generally. It seems that the way individuals like Oprah have been doing each off-base thing. The Oscars have gone under examination for their apparent absence of inclusivity toward dark entertainers stamped. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.